during and after that the police will be involved and doing their work.
Minister, from HMT, confirm something, because like now there's a high rate of destruction of properties by the members of municipal. These water stations are not going to be affected. If not so, what the plans are, what police are plans are having?
I'm trying to make this point all the time. That police are not there to interfere with the rights of the workers or anybody to march. That is constitutionally approved, constitutionally guaranteed, that people have right to march unarmed, not destroying property, not interfering with the right of other people. But other people have the rights constitutionally protected to be protected. So once that clashes, that people begin to interfere, as it's happening here at Tegwin, where people block people going to work, where people destroying the property, then the police comes in. Hence, yesterday about 40 people were arrested. As we speak now, they're appearing in court. We'll continue to do that, but we'll urge the employer and the employees, the administration of eThekwini and the labor, to come together to resolve the matter. I know again that there is a meeting today that is taking place in the negotiations between the labor and the administration. We hope that will come with the results that will make people not to go out on the street. If they do go out of the street, we're making a clarion call: be peaceful as you can. Don't invite the police to be part of your problems there. Because if you get out of the way, you get off rail of the constitutionally guaranteed rights, we will have to intervene. Our job is to enforce the law. We would like to be given the space not to enforce that law, but if you force us, we'll definitely enforce the law.
That's all. If there's no one else, I just wanted to ask, Minister, you've spoken to the police, Jeremy Konazi has also spoken to them in terms of what you expect from the police officers. They're clear on their work. The public now, what is your message now to political parties who are going to be responsible in essence for their members, but also to the general public in terms of what the police will not take from them, behavior, tolerance, etc.?
Well, everybody must stick with the law, as we have urged the police, and we are sure the police will just do that. But members of public will have to do the same, stick with the law, so that we get the results that are free and fair. We shall not tolerate when people go there. We believe that political parties and the IEC have taught their members what is expected of them. There is a law on these elections. You don't just wake up and go there. There are things that you can't just do. Go there, begin to interrupt and disrupt other people as they vote. Go there and begin to open the political classes. It's known that 24 hours or 12 hours before you stop those things of campaigning, people must just do that and stick with that. The law clearly allows the members of public to go to vote there with their attire, but the officers can't do that. Even the candidates can't do that, to go there. And there are distances of those cabos where people they talk about, so keep the distance and all that. If they're not doing all those things, police will make sure that they stick with the law. So we're calling on public to cooperate. It's 3 days that we set with the police that determines the life of 57.8 million for the next 5 years. So the process must have all fairness, must be free, and must have a full acceptance by all South Africans. So it's not just the job of the police only to keep the law, but it's also the members of the public in South Africa to keep the law.
Everything Minister, including the message to the public.
Namhlanje besokhuluma namaphoyisa siwakhuthaza siwafaka ugqozi ukuthi njengoba soqala ukuvota ensukwini ezintathu eziyoba khona kusebenzisa isihlanu namhlanje umhla ka-6 no-7 no-18 sokuzokuvota leso eningizimu Afrika. Sikhumbuza amaphoyisa ukuthi kubhekeleni kona ukuthi ayiphathe kahle amaphoyisa.
You've been watching the Police Minister Bheki Cele. They're basically assuring the South African public that these elections will be free, fair and most importantly safe. Now yesterday you will remember that the Minister of Justice, Crime Prevention and Security Cluster held a media briefing with regards to the update about safety and security with regards to this elections, and at this stage they emphasized, according to a statement, that they're confident that all safety and security measures have been put in place to create an environment for free, fair elections starting from the 6th. Remember, the special votes happens from Monday and Tuesday, 6th, 7th and 8th is the main day on election voting day. There are hotspots in terms of provinces have been identified, the Northwest, as well as the province that the minister is in, KwaZulu-Natal, have been identified as high-risk areas, but measures have been put in place in order to ensure that these elections are in fact